Okay, welcome back, traders. I'm going to take you through our GMT trade plan for the SPI. So our first session was back today from our break, and things went really well. We took 14 points on the SPI today. So I'm going to take you through our trade plan and basically walk you through some of the things you need to be looking at on a daily basis when you're trading the SPI using our system. So let's have a look at our initial setup, trading goals and objectives. Basically, our daily goal is to execute the trades in accordance with our trade plan. It's fairly simple. How do we measure our success as a trader? Well, that's using our self-assessment guide or spreadsheet to track and evaluate our daily performance. So remembering that every day that we trade, we want to track out and evaluate our performance to ensure that we're successful with our trading. Now, the edge that we have in the market is our HVMM system. We know that over time this system provides a statistical edge. It's running at around about 71.5%, and that's over 200 trades logged in real time. It's got a profit factor of 5.1, and our starting account for this system was $20,000. In 2009 we started on the 18th of June, and that account is now up over $34,775. So now remembering that we started on the 18th of June, but we didn't actually take any, we only took 3 trades in November, so that's for a total of 5 months. Now here's a little bit of a breakdown of how the system has performed. As we said, 591 points since June of 09, trading 1 contract. We've had 201 trades. Our biggest winning run is 21 trades, 163 points or 4,075 Australian dollars. Our biggest losing run has been 3 trades in a row with a negative 31 points. So the system has a good win rate, or an excellent win rate. Its largest winning trade has been $450, largest loser 475. As we've said, it's got a profit factor of 5 points. Push down, you can see that our equity curve starting at $20,000 is well above 35. Now, for a full record of the SPI trades taken on a daily basis, you can access that at Global Market Trader under the Results tab, and there's a hot link for every trade that's been taken. Trading strategy. Now, we're going to walk you through the actual strategy itself, and we're going to do that as well in real time as we look at today's trading on the SPI market. So we're using the HVMM. We've got a 34 tick chart that we're trading. The day that we're trading is 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time till 12, so only looking for 2 hours. That's our buy. Generally you get a gap on the first trade of the day, and we're not looking to take that first trade with the gap, we're looking to take the first trade against the gap. So just need to make sure that we remember that as we're trading. That should be part of our trade plan. Always adjust around key levels and previous swing high and low. Is that no trades should be taken 5 minutes before or after major news announcements. GMM setups as per the standard trade rules. So according to your trade rules, taking those setups always prior to starting the session and during the session, make sure we're in sync with the system. So make sure that we're taking the trades as the system sets up. And the other thing is, after a successful full trade, we can only take 1 re-entry trade. So I'll talk you through how to recognize and identify a re-entry trade. Basically, we need to make sure that just the 1 re-entry trade on the SPI, and no trades when key levels are in the way. We're using the power of quitting, so 2 winners and done. We've got a circuit breaker of 2 losers, so a maximum of 2 losing trades and the session's finished for us. Our re-entry trades, we need to allow it to push back into and close above or below the momentum lines to qualify for a pullback. And we can exercise a little discretion here. If the market's moving fairly strongly, then obviously we may not require a full close above both momentum indicators. It may just be a close above the closest indicator. The rule here is that no early exits, so we're not looking to exit the trades early. We want to make sure that we use the full hard stop and then the reversal if necessary, or that we use an early stop on our exit strategy. So slightly different to the way we trade the standard setups, we're using an early stop. Now remember, with trade management, if our trade goes to our money management level, we move our stop to break even plus one or two ticks, and our position sizing for this particular market should be in accordance with your trade plan, and that should be discussed with your coach. So you need to individually work out what your position sizing is based on your portfolio and what level of risk you've allocated for this particular market. getting back to money management as well, position sizing and leverage. They're all things that need to be discussed with your coach and formulated before you start trading this market. So just jumping through to things to do. Basically, we need to make sure that we have a daily checklist, and I've provided an example of a daily checklist below that you can use as a starting point. Point number 1 is take 10 minutes to clear your mind and get focused for the session. Number 2, use some of the GMT visualization exercises to assist with this process. 3, close all external programs and turn off mobile phones to eliminate all potential distractions. Just need to make sure you update your charts and get them set up for the session. Make sure you're in sync with the system. We discussed that as part of our trade plan. We need pending news announcements that's going to affect us trading on the SPI. Turn off all phones, email, Skype, etc. We need to make sure that we trust our system and we plan our trade and trade our plan. Basically, just a very brief look at our trade plan. 2 other things we need to do is, number 1 is complete our trader self-assessment. And last but not least is complete our daily trade log. And that concludes. Now, if you'd like a copy of the trader self-assessment checklist, can be obtained through GMT by contacting Shane at globalmarkettrader.com. And that is a very quick look at our GMT trade plan for the SPI. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, Shane at globalmarkettrader.com. And that concludes part 1 of our presentation. Our next section will be going through the actual SPI trades and the trade plan in our live session for today, which was the 4th of January 2010, and we'll take you through exactly what happened in today's trading and how we manage those trades. Thank you. Cheers.